Hello, beautiful ones. How are you? How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. This is a beautiful day the Lord has made, and will rejoice and be glad in these days again. I'm on your way again. This evangelist Blessing Amos on your way. I come to share with us the benefit, the value, and the importance of knowledge. That is why this channel is not to be the kingdom of knowledge, because God is a God of knowledge. When I say knowledge, meaning light. When we're talking about knowledge only, what is this knowledge? Knowledge is an information that is based on truths, facts, and principles. And that is all about this channel. This is a channel we share the word of God mainly. We share the word of God. And the ideas from books, especially the books that is written by Dr. Sunday Adelaja. Why? Because Dr. Sunday books are practical. There's no miss out on his books. And today we'll be sharing one of his books written by him as well, and which called Who Am I? Yes. Before I proceed, kindly go and subscribe to this channel. You are not going to miss out at all. Subscribe to this channel, like, and share. Share to all the social networks. Let the light shine. After all, we are the light of the world. Today, I will be talking about who am I? The question of who am I? The great people in our society have answered this question. Are you going to talk about Steve Jobs, people like Abraham Lincoln, people like Albert Einstein, people like Jesus himself have answered this question? That is why I could be able to say, he said that I am the way, the truth, and life, because he knows who he is. We are not living an era whereby we don't know why, the purpose why we are being created. Many of us, we just come, as we grew up, we happen to be in the college. We started going to school. As we finish our schools, what else? We look for white-collar job, way to get money, way to survive. We look for white-collar job. Not that it's bad, but that is not the reason why you are born. Job and work are not the same. Job what is job? Job is ability for you to is a system whereby you do in essence to get money. Because money job, when I'm talking about job, money is your motivation. Whatsoever you are doing in life, money is what motivating you to be doing it. Meaning that is not the work, that is a job. Then it's not bad when you actually know who you are. That is not bad. You can actually do that for a while in order for you to prepare yourself to acquire the knowledge that will make you to embark on your journey. The reason why, the purpose why you are being born. Then many of us, it's so sad, it's so unfortunate that many of us don't know why we are the purpose, because God never created anything without a purpose. Like for example, this manual, this a remote control. This remote control, the purpose why the manufacturer made this is to control a television or any electronic set. Applicable to we human being. There is a purpose. You as a human being, there's a purpose why God creates you. For you to serve. You must enable you to serve a specific purpose, for the reason why you are born, for you to serve it. That is the purpose. The reason why you are being born, that is purpose. So as we are here on earth, you finish your college, you look for a job, and when job is not forthcoming, you look frustrated. You thinking that is who you are, and that does not even determine who you are for the first time. That is just, you just do that. You just go to college for enable you to express yourself, for an expression, for you to have an accurate expression of whatsoever you intend. You are sent here to come and do. That is a matter of college. So many people Dr. Mike Morris, he said the professor in school, he once told him that it cannot be good for enough. It's good for nothing. You know, he make a language, a unpleasant language against him. So when he got home, thank God for he has a mother that really know about that knows God's word. So he said his mother was the one that makes him to understand that is what your professor told you is not who you are, my dear. He gave him a particular portion of a Bible that identified, that really describe who he is born to be. So that gave him the confidence that makes you to press forward to get that result, the school results out of that place. He have more than 4 to 5 degrees, but what God really actually creates him to do here on earth, he fulfill his grief. Is somebody that would die without fulfilling his purpose. A man that wrote a quote like that, he knew what he's talking about. He's a great teacher. He have turned on ordinary people. He turns ordinary people to be a great man in society. So many of us, this who am I question, many of us have just, we don't have the knowledge of this question. We don't even know what the purpose why we are created, the reason why we are being born. We don't know, and what is necessary to understand in our destiny. We don't know. We don't know. We don't realize the purpose why we need to bring have deep understanding about our destiny. We don't know. We don't have any clue. So we don't know why we are born to this planet Earth. We don't know the specific purpose, the purpose why the exact purpose why we are born. We don't have any clue about our uniqueness. How unique. We don't have any clue about how unique our purpose is in life. We don't know. That is why we want to be someone else's, because you don't know that your difference is what makes you unique. So last time we talked about the story of Steve Job. To cut the whole story short, last time we learned about the story of Steve Job, and then we continue about the story of Abraham Lincoln. We talked about how he became American president, how he could be able to put an end to the slavery that was there in existence. How he could be able to put an end to the how did he do that? He fight because he could be able to ask himself, who am I? He was made. He was born on this planet. He was born in a location in a city of America for enable him to solve the problem over there. He didn't just come to be working for survival. No, he solved the problem of slavery. So then we talked about his story. Let's continue learning about his story. So at the age of 28, he proposed to his girlfriend with a warm, and he had a relationship for 4 years, but she refuses to marry Abraham Lincoln. At the age of 30, to Congress, after 3 failed attempts, So don't allow your failure to detest who you are for you. Don't allow people opinion, people critics, persecution, or whatever, your environment, or people environment, your economic, your situation, the plight on the plague on your country. Don't let it to limit you, to cause you limitation in life, because who you are is greater than what you are seeing. Who you are, when God show you who you are, you will deny. So but it was not a letter. He made tries 3 times attempt. He failed, but it was not a failure. He continued to press forward. Abraham Lincoln was 41, and he was 41 at that time, and 45. He made an attempt to get into the Senate, but he failed again. That is 4 times. So if it were you whatsoever you are doing, if you know who you are, failure will not pull you back. failure to do what you are, that your natural inclination is pushing you to do. Whatsoever you are born to do, you will see yourself pushing forward, doing it, even when they are not paying you and you are not seeing any money on it. You are not seeing money, nobody is paying you. But you see yourself, keep on evolving. Let's get this. This is who you are, my dear. So failure will not, is too small to pull you back. Criticism, they'll criticize you, it cannot pull you back. It will even makes you to be fearless more. At the age of 40, at the age of 50, he was elected to the president of United States of America. Then how you going to answer this question, my dear? How are you going to answer this question that we are talking about? Of who am I? How are you going to answer it now? You see somebody, he have failed. He break through in a struggle. All his situation, circumstances could not head him back. So I don't know whoever I'm talking to through the value and the importance of this enlightenment, of the idea of this book. Whatsoever God say you are, don't allow you. Whatsoever you are, if really you know who you are, critics cannot make you to say no. I cannot do this any longer. I don't want anybody to criticize me. I don't want anybody to be talking ba they about me. I don't want them to criticize me any longer. I don't want them to criticize me. Critics. So how you going to answer this question? Have you ever asked yourself, my dear? Have you ever asked yourself this question? Of who am I? Your spirit and your soul are in fact free. It will be free from that social mask and the rules being imposed by your society. If you really answer this question, social mask, meaning what people say, well, I want to become somebody like this. I want to be like this. But is it actually who you are? Social mask, that dog mask, try to be what you are not. That is social mask. If you know who you are, it makes you to be strong, to be still, to criticism, to persecution, to different struggle, circumstances, challenges. When you really know who you are, you actually know you. All this makes you to strong. It makes you to strong. You will be still. It will look as if it's not you that they are even criticizing. You know, it's only those that don't know. Those people that don't know who they are. They are being moved by criticism. Hey, this one criticized me. Hey, this one. I've seen a lot of people because they don't know. You don't know who you are. You cry here and there. You cry. You are crying. You cry. You pull out from whatsoever you actually know that God. This is my calling. This is who am I. Then you pull out. You say I'm no longer interested because the insult is too much. You know. In fact. So when you actually know who you are. It makes you, knowing who you are, it will make you stand still to critics. It will reduce your fear to trials, challenges, circumstances. You will not need to regard yourself to be the worst person so far on earth. You will not regard you because you are seeing who you are. You will not also look at yourself better than someone else's because you are seeing who you are. Because you don't know that person. That person don't know who you are. So you cannot look lesser to that person because you don't know who that person. So don't allow anybody to fool you. To be telling you that you are inconsequential. Hey, look for who you are. Don't be limited by people's opinion. By the critics. Let it make you strong and let it makes you to be fearless, to knowing who you are. It will reduce your fears to trials, temptation. If you know who you are, this knowledge you are hearing, it will attract people to you. It will attract people to you. It will attract people from different situations, different hardship, different circumstances. It will attract them to your way, because it will attract them to your way to support your dream, to support you, because they will not know after all what they have said about him, after all they have done about it, after all still. So this will make many people are surprised, say, why are people still supporting somebody like Sowore? Because these are somebody that have been persecuted one way or the other, is still pressing forward. Why can't I say it must fulfill? I give him my support. I must, because he don't relent, because he know who he is. And time is not permitting us anyway. Let us continue some other time. What do you think? If you haven't subscribed, kindly go and subscribe to this channel. Let us keep on, let the light shine. Let us keep on moving as a movie train. May the good Lord bless you. Bye.